What's up, Nomad Nation? You've got Godfather, you have got Chungus, and you've got Fireball. We make up your Nomad Gamers. So, we started another week, boys.
That we did.
So, for all of you out there watching us on Fireball's TikTok, we're coming to you live. Thank you so much for watching us. We really do appreciate it. What?
I went to my live scene instead of my podcast scene, so there wasn't anything on the.
Oh, whatever. Okay, so first glitch of the night, I can handle that. If you're watching this from Facebook, you're catching this on Wednesday. Somewhere down here, you're going to see a subscribe button. Hit that thing. We are currently 51 followers and 19 likes. We need 49. Let's just make it 50 for a nice even number. We need 50 more followers to where we can bring you live content from all three of us at the same time. Now, if you are over there on YouTube, down here, you're going to see a subscribe button. You're going to see a bell, and you're going to see a thumbs up. Smash all three of them. That way, every time your Nomad Gamers come at you, you are being notified. Then, of course, we have our Twitches. You can find me at Godfather09. You can find Fireball at Fireball123D, correct?
Yep, I finally got the URL for.
And then Fireball. You can find Chungus at Chungu.
I don't do Twitch, but yeah, you can find my Twitch.
Oh, he doesn't use Twitch, so. All right.
He thinks he's better than us.
Yeah, well, that's normal for Chungus. All right, so new week, new vibes,
new game,
new stuff going on. So, hey, Tech Boy.
Yeah. Oh, well, you didn't say it, so I can't do it yet.
Well, I am. Let's go to Nomad News.
Oh, look at that! It worked. You got to say it first.
Man, you're supposed to be doing it before I even get there.
All right. Well, considering
Fireball's coming in hot.
Yeah, here's some news he wants to share.
Obviously.
So, Unity. You guys know what Unity is?
Yes,
yeah, it's a thing in Starfield when you're about ready to go to Starborn. Unity.
No, but it's a
Hey, he was gonna try and get it out of me sometime tonight.
Engine.
I just beat him to the punch.
Yeah, Unity game engine.
Not free, but it's a open source engine that anybody can use to make games. It's what you see a lot of like the indie games made with on like Steam or anything like that. A lot of games use Unity, and they're decent. It's a good engine.
Well, guess what?
Yeah.
Right.
They just lit off more.
Yeah. Well,
they just yeah.
Did we just cover this last episode?
Not Unity.
Not Unity, but
we developers, not actual game engines.
Where are they out of? Britain?
Who?
Unity.
I don't believe Unity is the company. It is the name of the engine that is used.
So how can an engine lay off?
Unity cuts jobs once again to make its important organizational changes, quote unquote.
Okay, now I'm utterly confused.
Yeah, now I'm absolutely. That's what I said.
Unity 6 is what it's.
Oh, I guess it is. The name of the company is.
Numerous reports from Unity employees suggest that the team behind the visual tool behaviors have been cut alongside with designers and artists. In an email reportedly sent to Unity staff seen by 80.ly, CRO Matthew Bromberg told employees the quote-unquote important organizational changes predominantly impact the quote-unquote the CTO, engine product, and ad teams.
By the way, the company name is Unity Technologies.
Meet that.
Just for...
And were a quote-unquote response to choices Unity was making about the direction Unity will take into the future.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, considering what Unity has been going through in the last couple of years. They're just overstretched.
Yeah.
Unironically, I think if they just, they do great work. I'm not gonna lie, they do some decent work. There is some controversy with them, like in the last couple of years. I can't remember exactly what it was.
What games they have?
I'll look that up.
I mean, any game you've played on your Apple phone,
pretty much
uses Unity.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's basically what it's an engine. It's what you can make games.
Interesting.
On. There's a crap ton of games on Unity.
Very, very interesting.
You got the games like City Skylines, Cuphead, Hearthstone.
I've heard of that one.
Beat Saber,
You played that.
Ooh, I've definitely played that one.
Rust, Escape from Tarkov, Fall Guys.
There's a lot of games.
There's a lot of games,
Okay.
and that's not even. I mean, that's covering one mobile game, Hearthstone.
Well, no, Hearthstone is also on the console
So maybe this
and
is
PC for that matter.
It's also
Because it's
an
the
actual-
precursor to World of Warcraft.
It's a card game. It's
Yeah.
everywhere. But
It's kind of
Well,
I
like
get
Magic.
your point.
It
Kinda
is and it's not.
It's kind of like
because
Magic the Gathering.
The one on the PC is an actual game. It's not a card or turn-based game. Yeah, but it's the precursor to World of Warcraft.
Yeah, but they've laid off people. I know why. They have their, let's just say, their R&D teams are stretched fairly thin with their financials. Just they kind of try to do more and make more for their engine,
Yeah.
and it's showing that they kind of can't keep up right now. So there might be an increase in some pricing and things like that for them.
Thanks
Who
for the
knows?
likes, House of Voids.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that.
That's not surprising, but at the same time, I mean, it's really just not surprising.
No.
No, I
People
don't
are
think
getting
it's
laid off
surprising
left and right
because wasn't Fortnite on the Unity engine before they went to Unreal?
No, I believe they were always on Unreal because it's made by the same people who made Gears of War.
Right. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I guess I will. I got two.
That's fine.
I just
fine.
found one and then my main one. So I guess this Red Dead Redemption 2 movie is actually a thing.
Yeah.
So Red Dead Redemption live action officially names Henry Cavill
Yes.
as
Yes!
the main character,
Yes!
Arthur Morgan,
Yes.
a cowboy full of spirit in the
Yes!
West.
Yes.
They're bringing Henry Cavill as Arthur.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm sorry for yelling. I'm so excited because he's a good actor. On top of the fact that whenever he tries to act, whatever movie it is, he gives it his all in terms of reading the fucking source material.
Was
he
he?
gives a fuck. He
What-
actually cares.
what-
So
Because Henry Cavill is a gamer to begin with.
he is. He is.
So
And
that's not the
what's
voice of Arthur.
No, it's not.
No, that is not.
Oh
the voice actor.
boy!
I wanted the voice for.
I'm not gonna lie
Arthur.
to you. He can do a good accent, a good Southern accent. He can do one.
I wanted.
I get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see it. I wouldn't put it past the studio that's making this movie to voice over their actors with the voice actors. I can see that as a very rare possibility because it's happened before in other movies. It's just a thing.
Well,
It is a thing.
let's
It is
just
in
see
the
what
Minecraft
happens when it comes out. So my part 2.
That's great news. I'm
Yeah.
very happy to hear that.
Yeah, I was scrolling
'Cause
through.
wasn't Henry Cavill just caught playing Overwatch 2 not too long ago?
It was one of those games. One of
It,
those
it was like the
games.
Division or something like
It
that.
was called playing a game.
Yeah.
No, it was Warhammer.
It was Warhammer,
Space
yeah.
Marine 2.
Yeah.
Space Marine 2, and you're like, you got to be nice to everybody because you don't know if your your random teammate's going to be Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
You don't know if you. The content creator's like, you don't know if your teammate's going to be fucking Superman.
Very true. So,
Happy news.
He's House of Wood just said he's British and did Superman.
good deal.
So I mean, I just.
The British can do some really good American accents.
He's one of the 10 Supermen.
Mm-hmm.
So,
There's only 3 in my book.
well, yes, but there's been more. That's
I know
portrayed-
there's been more.
Okay, but either way, number 2 on my list, and this one is probably going to take up a good chunk of time.
Let's hear it.
But I got into esports.
Ooh.
Oh, good
Okay.
lord!
Oh, I'm
Oh.
trying to build up to
Sorry.
it. Damn it.
He's like, ooh, like you're about to interrupt. Like, don't do that. He
Yeah.
just started talking
No,
about
I was
it.
fixing to reach
Just
over and
started
backhand him.
talking.
So I got into esports because I wanted to start dabbling my toes into it.
That's a weird term.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now, don't do that. If you think of it like a river, when you walk up to the bank to dip your toe in to check the temperature of the water,
It's gonna swallow you whole.
you damn well better hope that you've got some damn good footing, because the son of a bitch will swallow you whole.
It helps if you have played the game before, typically going into the esports for that game. I'm being that's like genuine advice there. If you're gonna want to do this,
I watched the Madden Championship game
that
for
was probably easy for you.
24. It was actually interesting, and there were some parts of it that I didn't agree with, but you're not gonna agree with everything.
Yeah.
But here's the one that shocked me the most, and I don't know if I'd like playing it because I've never played it before. Rocket League.
You would not like it.
You would not like it.
I love watching it.
You
would love watching it.
I love watching
it. Trying to play it, you'd be sitting
It's
there
like I'm gonna be honest, the MMR in that game is fucking ridiculous because you'll go up against people that are like, oh, look at that guy sucks, and you get matched up, and it's like you're a coughing baby versus a hydrogen bomb. It's not fair. It's really not fair.
Well,
that's why I said I have never played it before, and I don't know if I would like it. But watching it,
it's impressive.
It's honestly impressive.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think the last time I touched Rocket League, the only reason I touched Rocket League is because they had an F1 collab in it, where you could buy a $20 bundle and it would give you every single team skin in it. You'd give you an F1 car with every single.
So you just donated $20 to them.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
I was like, I want to get into Rocket League. So
and then you got the F1 car.
And then I got the and then I got the F1 cars. I'm like, oh, this is fun. And then you remember Popo? I started playing with Popo, and my first ranked game, they're sitting at like gold, and I'm a bronze baby. So they get matched up.
You to the deep end.
Yeah, they took me to the deep end right away, and they're like, defend the damn ball. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
What the fuck do you mean defend the ball to the air?
Yeah, it was very, and I don't even know if it was a recent match or one within the last year or two, because I was just looking on YouTube because I'm starting to dabble well, actually, I'm not dabbling anymore. I've jumped in. I'm looking at a few schools out there. When I say schools, I mean universities.
2016, and 2017.
What?
What years are you referencing about Voids?
For what was the context?
I don't even know the context.
2013, 2016, and 2016, and then 2017. What are you referencing?
For what?
Are you referencing for Henry Cavill when he played Superman?
No, he didn't play in 2013.
I didn't think he did. When Cavill played in Superman.
What movie was 2013?
Was that the first one?
Might have been
fucking Man of Steel. Oh my god, I don't forget about that. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I'm old.
Anyways,
I'm old.
Anyways,
sorry.
I am dabbling I just jumped in, but I'm looking at some universities that have esports teams.
Yeah.
Because trying to find an esports to watch is kind of hard because the way
every single game has one though.
No, not every game has one.
Well, you got okay.
I can name one right now that doesn't have one, and it's probably very popular.
What is it?
Mario Kart
8 Deluxe.
All right. They don't have an actual official, if you're saying esports,
yeah,
but there are events that are official.
Well,
there's a difference between them. And I get your semantics here, Mister.
Yes.
Right?
Hold on.
Game of semantics
this is something that goes on to what Godfather's saying. Esports is about to get a huge bump in a lot of popularity. 2027 Esports Olympics.
They're
adding esports Olympics. Yes.
Ooh, that's kind of a bad taste.
It's going to be in 2027 in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, okay. So it's not with the.
No, it's its own.
It's its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. I thought you meant it was gonna be in LA. Like that's
no.
Those are for Olympians. No. As good as video game players can be, and I've seen some fucking crazy people like Shroud.
But it does not need to be an Olympic.
That's not.
I think what it's gonna be is
World Championship. I can right.
It's gonna be like a rotation between summer games, winter games, esports kind of thing.
I can see that.
You know what? I can handle that.
There are genuinely certain people that I've seen actually play like I'm gonna keep referencing him. Shroud. I mean, the dude's fucking crazy. You see his reaction time, the way he actually reacts, and his game sense is insane. He's like, "Oh, this guy's gonna push mid. What do you mean he's gonna put?" It's like, how did you do that? How does he It's just it's insane. Some of the
that was almost like that player on Madden. He was the first $1 million winner for Madden, which blew my mind. That's the only reason why I watched the match. But he was the same way. I mean, I'm decent at Madden. Like, I can hold my own at Madden.
You probably get pub stomped.
I would get
Not pub stomp, waffle stomp.
I get dog walked by both of those individuals.
Let's go.
Yeah, it would.
Let's go.
Come on, guys, father, let's go. But
is it my turn to have the ball now? Yes.
But
yes,
at,
it is. Now give it to
but
me.
at the same time, there's a lot of very good players out there. But when it comes down to actual esports, it is still, in my opinion, a loose confederation.
Yeah.
Because you don't have, like, Madden, even Madden, I could only find one for 24 because they were referencing Jason Kelsey catching a pass in Las Vegas. And I believe the Super Bowl was in Las Vegas last year. So I couldn't even find this year's Madden championship. And it was kind of weird because I thought what I was looking at was this year until I heard that. And then I'm like, nope, it has to be last year.
Well, I will ask this.
Okay.
Because I know you aren't really that far into it. Have you gotten into Call of Duty esports yet?
You know, I did, but it has been an awful long time. Jungle Kid used to do that. And I know you know who Jungle Kid is. We used to play with him in Black Hawk Down and Call of Duty when it was
small.
Yeah, when it was first coming out. This is long before Chungus came along. But I followed Jungle Kid for a little bit. And then I think life happened. And I don't think he's playing now. But no, and I need to get into that. But that's going to be another one that probably has their shit together, like Madden, per se. But this is why I'm looking at the universities that do esports. Because they are actually organized.
Down little clans.
Yep. They're actually organized in universities. They actually travel around and play. So I mean,
I get what you're saying. Yeah. You want there to be a league. There are no. Like the NFL,
like I know there is, but
no. There's not like the NFL. And
no. I'm not talking like the NFL.
And I don't mean. Let me specify. I don't mean like you have. You do have teams and shit there, but legitimately, I mean like just an overarching.
Yep.
Mediation for everything, right? Is that what you're wanting? I'm assuming. Because
it's hard to say because
it depends.
There's leagues
with esports. If you were to go that route,
it depends on the game.
If you were to go that route, you would have thousands of leagues because of all the different games out there and all the different genre, or you know what I'm trying to say. But the advertising ain't there yet because when you go on to Google and I Googled in Madden, I got something from last year.
Well, and
it's all garbled up with everything else. And when I went, is there a Mario Kart 8 esports? Which I didn't think there would be because Twitch doesn't support them. Nintendo's not supported by pretty much any streaming software. You have to have a capture card and all that other crap. But the advertising is, if it's there, I didn't see it.
Well, and this is the thing that is like, you're right. Esports is very not like regulated because on certain games you'll have invitationals like Fortnite invitational, Siege invitational.
Don't ever. I don't care if it's popular. It broke the gaming industry.
I mean, yeah, it did, but we can't just.
They're the reason why we're not getting good games anymore.
We just cannot talk.
They're not the reason why.
They're one of them.
They're not
the reason why Battle Royale games are heavily saturated.
I'm gonna the analogy here, right? That's like saying, Germans are bad now, right? Not all Germans.
No. I'm not going that route.
I'm just saying.
You're not sucking me into that, Chungus. What I'm saying is Fortnite has destroyed the gaming industry with their stupid micro
But
purchases in game.
You can't blame them
Yes, I
for
can.
doing something that everybody's like, oh, why don't we just do that?
Well, because now, how long does it take us to get a GTA 6? How long does it take us to get a Fallout 5?
Let me go back.
How long is it taking us to get any goddamn game?
Aren't the reason for that.
Well, bullshit, because GTA 5 is making enough money.
Why isn't there?
Because Fallout is making a lot of money, and so is that
But how is it making
Elden
money?
Scrolls.
What
Fallout,
microtransactions?
Fallout first, all the different attire, all the different workbenches, all of it is for sale. And they're making some bank.
It's about time they cut even on Fallout 76.
It's about time they cut even.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. They were not making money.
No. Well, and we covered why they weren't making money. But
back to what I was saying, though.
Yeah.
You know, you've got invitationals for Siege, for Call of Duty, and then you switch to for what I get very invested into, F1 esports. They've got an entire season dedicated to the F1 season where they follow behind the actual drivers and they race on the online track.
Do they get paid?
That's something I'd have to look into.
I know the Madden boys are getting paid.
I'm pretty sure they are because
that one dude was the first millionaire, and that was last year.
Being contracted and everything.
And the other old boy had made like, I don't know, $760,000.
You do realize that the invitationals lead up to the championship, right?
Right.
So what are you saying about there's only invitationals when
no,
what I mean is those leagues they legitimately have an entire season.
What I'm saying is there are different structures to different esports.
Because the games are different.
Yeah.
Right.
And I already conceded that. And that's why I said it would be foolish to say all of them have to follow this guideline. And there would be thousands of them. However, what I am sticking to is when you Google in esports, or does Madden have esports? It does pull some stuff up, but the top one for me was a year old.
Yeah, and I get that. And they need
a year old. I mean, hold on.
I don't think they've started on Madden 25 yet.
Yeah, that's why I'm
for esports stuff.
Yeah, so to just let you know, the Madden season for esports, it goes until January of the next year.
I know.
So it started. Okay, so it just got
over.
Basically.
Let me ask you this question.
Where
was the Super Bowl at this year?
I don't know.
It was in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
Where was the Super Bowl at last year? Vegas. One of the things the commentator said when I think it was Henry threw the pass, got a touchdown to Kelsey, he goes, I bet you Travis is looking for a few more of those next week when they're in Vegas going for the Super Bowl. And that was the very top result that I found when I was looking for it.
I'm just gonna say it's an issue of how you're searching for things. I'm just saying it is.
No,
you'd have to be like Madden 25 esports,
but Madden 25 esports ain't out yet.
No, season hasn't started.
No, season.
But again, if you're
because Madden 25 is, I think, just dropped like a month or so back.
It just came to Game Pass.
Yeah, like a month or two back now. Maybe.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying the advertisement for these leagues they're kind of hard because when you say, is there a Madden esports ? And all you get's old shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, how else am I supposed to?
I mean, just look up Madden esports.
What do you think I did?
I looked up the first result. I looked up when I searched esports Madden is legitimately. Oh, look, here's every single kickoff classic, kickoff challenge when it broadcasted, the date, where I can go to attend if I wanted to, or even where I can go to watch it.
Well, I'll show you when we come off air because it's in my history.
I'm just saying it's definitely you need to.
What's your Nomad news?
My Nomad news, man, Sony news.
Oh fuck Sony.
Oh, Sony news.
They've been getting hacked. They're all over.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't home to
wasn't not what we're talking about though. Sony has filed a patent for an AI assistant.
Yes, I saw that too.
Yes.
Really?
Yep. It can help you in various ways, such as
Censor
says
you
here, answering questions or providing guidance.
on what?
Good question. It can also help people with certain disabilities with in-game movements. That's the plan that they're trying to go with for it. That's the play. That's the angle they're going with. Certain.
I'm gonna say something.
Uh-oh.
Some of so how do I say this? Some members of society who are challenged that I know would absolutely dog walk me on some of the most complicated movements on a video game. That right there is almost offensive.
I mean, yes and no.
I know of at least 3 right now. They're functional. They are challenged. And I'm telling you now, he would absolutely dog walk me and laugh the entire time he's doing it.
There's a certain thing called perspective bias.
Yeah.
While what you see may not be what it is for everybody, right?
No, I wasn't saying for everybody.
I'm just pointing out there, like,
yeah,
it could be viewed as offensive if people take it that way. But legitimately, if you're fine playing games, even with certain disadvantages, it doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
This is for people who legitimately are like, I can't do it because of this reason.
I'm not going to touch any more than what I did. I'm just saying that some of the baddest players I know are socially challenged.
Oh, well, socially, sure, but I mean,
no, and I'm saying that because I don't want to say anything that could be misconstrued.
Physically disabled.
To pick up on what Chungus is saying, Sony is also releasing their State of Play live stream.
Yeah.
On the 12th.
We can't wait to hear about all 4 games.
What time?
Coming out.
On Central Time.
February 12th, 2025.
That's not a time. You gave us the day.
Hold on.
Time.
It's tomorrow.
It's going to be 2 p.m. It's going to be 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, man, that does suck for you.
Yeah.
But it's going to cover, it says, the showcase will be 40 plus minutes long to offer news and updates on the great games coming to PS5. We could be learning about release dates for Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, and Ghost of Yotai.
I'm still waiting for the blockbuster part.
I'm looking over.
I mean,
it's been 4 years since Marvel's Wolverine was announced, and it's still unclear when the game's going to be launched in 2025. Talking it. Hold on, I don't want that. It's going to be talking about a Bloodborne fan project that was recently hit by a DMCA takedown.
Oh yeah, that descaled everything to look like a PS1 game, which is crazy.
And then they're suing somebody for a PS3 too.
Yeah, they're turning
it's going to be talking about GTA 6, and I believe a statement from the Take-Two boss.
Oh, there's a statement. Just him being like, "Hey, it's
going to be violent.
It's a violent video game. Don't let kids play it.
If it's rated M for mature, you really shouldn't let your kids play it."
It's the I'm covering my ass because everybody else is stupid and let kids play these games.
Yeah.
All right. So we spent.
And then lastly,
you got more.
Lastly,
wow,
Jesus!
Because I know Godfather and Kung Fu Kitty both love playing this game. Civ 7
I heard
just been announced, and they're
it should be out because it's being panned. It's taking some heat right now. Unless
it's early access, you can get it early.
Okay.
Initial early release.
Some of the things I've heard about that game, I want to get it so I can see what they're talking about, because they're saying that, and these are longtime Civilization players.
Yeah.
They're saying that
they've gone backwards.
You can pretty much throw out everything you learned from Civilization 1 to 6 because 7 doesn't follow it.
That's kind of stupid.
And
that doesn't sound appealing. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm going to tell you now, Civilization had a winning strategy. They would update their stuff. They would update their graphics. They cut out a lot of the cheating to where, you just couldn't go in and bully everybody all the damn time. I thought Civ 6 had a good balance between everything. And so far, I am not liking what I hear about Civ 7.
Civ 5 is
So-
the best.
Yeah, Civ 5 is the best.
So,
one.
I mean, well, that's up for debate. But I don't know.
I mean,
the jury's still out on
I
Civ
can't
7.
say that.
All right, let's move on to our main topic.
Our main topic.
Our main topic.
Main topic.
And man, we had issues with this.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I'm gonna tell you.
Start off. What issues did you have with this so far?
Oh my god, fuck this game. Now, just to play this game, you have to make an Ubisoft account.
You've had to for quite some time now.
You've had to for a while. I think you've had to.
I don't
like,
remember. You know
had
what?
to
Maybe
all
I
the way
made it
to
on the
Black Flag.
PlayStation.
I was gonna say, if you've played any of them on the PlayStation, you probably already did.
You probably
Yeah.
already have a Ubisoft account.
I don't remember making it, and when I logged into my PlayStation, I didn't have to do anything. But when I logged on to my Xbox to do it, it made me do it, and it completely fucked my stream up. And then I had to stop streaming because I had to put in personal information that I didn't want everyone to see. And then when I went to restart it again, I had to call Chungus over because me and my computer were not getting along to get the stream going.
I found it really funny because when I logged into my Ubisoft account, I made it back when Black Flag was a thing because you needed a Ubisoft account to play on Black Flag multiplayer.
That's dumb.
My game name was The Greatest Assassin. That was 13-year-old me couldn't think of a better name besides that.
Don't worry.
It happens to everybody.
My usernames are always or were always D&D based.
And then here's my other problem with this game. There was no tutorial through the prologue on how to fight.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There absolutely
It didn't show it to me on Xbox.
So legitimately, I'm gonna be completely honest with you right now. It literally tells you how to do everything you need to do going to get your shit.
It didn't tell me shit.
You might have skipped it. I'm not gonna. When I say skipped it, you were probably just mashing button through to get through it. Because unironically, I found it very intrusive when I'm sitting there playing and it pops up. Oh, by the way, this is how you do that.
Actually,
I
didn't remember to skip through the prologues until I got back to my homeland. Then I'm sitting here thinking, what am I going to talk about on Nomad Gamers? Because right now, I am not happy with this game. And I'm like, motherfucker. Here we go with these damn prologues or these cinematics again.
Okay.
And then I hear you two going, hey, if you hit B, you can skip right through it. That was the first time I did it, but it did not tell me how to fight. Didn't tell me at all. I'm sitting here mashing buttons until I finally. Then I got my ass whipped.
There is and I know this, on the side of the screens, it has button inputs.
Oh, you know what? Go back and watch my stream. There's my proof.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. There's my proof. I
Okay,
forgot about that.
But like, how far? Because I'm guessing you guys are still in Norway.
Oh my god.
How
no.
far are you?
I don't know. I'm back to the homeland.
There's
Or
a
the home village.
There's a fucking whatchamacallit.
Oh, I was walking up to the king.
Not a port.
Or not king,
In the
queen.
middle of the water
Mm-hmm.
that you can raid.
Oh yeah,
You
I
did
hit
that?
that one.
That's as far as you got. Oh.
When I tell you, I literally started playing and I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. So I just turned. I legitimately played Valhalla to the point where it was, I don't even want to play video games right now. So I stopped playing video games. I was like, I'm done. I'm done.
You mean I pushed
turned
through it?
I turned it off and I was like, you know what?
Yep.
That's enough of that.
Well,
That's enough of
to
it.
be completely fair, we picked an absolute effed up weekend to start Valhalla. At least I did, because I was busy Saturday. Sunday was the Super Bowl. Monday, I had a doctor's appointment. Got home, ate, and then it took forever to download.
It's a chunky game.
It is a chunky
It's
game.
a huge
It's a
game.
chunky game, and I get it. It looks nice.
It looks nice.
It looks
looks
really
great.
good, actually. I like that.
Have you guys watched that show, Viking?
Vikings? Yeah, I've watched a bit of it on the History Channel.
Is that where that series was?
I think so. Yeah.
It's a couple places.
The one where they raid Paris and
Mhm,
he ends
yep.
up breaking
Oh,
his, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the one. But it reminded me of that. And then it also had this stupid son sees dad die and son is avenging father. That's the feel I'm getting out of the
that's-
prologue.
Yeah, but that's the prologue trope.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's quite literally almost every single Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed game.
Yeah.
okay.
You have that
Well-
even since except for the first one. The second one, you're Ezio. You look.
I will say
But it was kind of like the same thing over and over again. I'm like,
I'm gonna say this
Come
because
on.
you guys aren't to the point to where you actually are getting stuff for it.
Mhm.
So once you get back to, and the spoiler warning for those who are actually wanting to play it, when you get back to Foxbjorn, you then have to, go meet the members of the village. You got to go talk to the crazy witch lady up in the mountains.
of course you got to go talk to everybody.
And then
Wouldn't be an Assassin's Creed without it.
And then-
Ubisoft game without it.
yeah, it
Yeah.
would be. And then you come back and you're able to talk to the king, and then you go through that stuff. You meet the assassins. They give you your wrist blade.
Oh, you got to wait until then to get your wrist blade.
Mm-hmm.
Dumb.
And then he doesn't even wear it, right? He wears it on top of his wrist and not under his wrist because he's like, I don't want to cut off my ring finger like you guys.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that's literally half the assassination
No,
is just him like punching you square.
That's the
But
thing.
it is a one shot kill for the blade.
Oh, finally.
You don't have to upgrade the blade in order to keep.
At least I
Um,
learned a lesson on that one.
Took him 2 games.
Yeah.
But then after you get the wrist blade, you go fight the guy that killed your father, and then the son of the father runs off, and you're like, I gotta go kill him next. But then before that can happen, there's this giant peace over all the land of Norway, so there's no more fighting. And then the king that kind of rules over everything.
Wow. Are you going to give us everything?
I'm giving you the prologue.
This is still the prologue.
This is
When
still
I
the
tell you-
Oh my God. It's still
Yeah.
a prologue?
Yeah.
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 Holy shit.
Yes.
The king starts taking over and trying to combine all the land together, and then you're like, you know what? No, fuck that. We're going to England.
Oh my
And then-
God.
That's where I kind of stopped. I finally got to the cutscene where I got to the part where you're out of the Animus for the first time, so you're able to actually walk around and everything. That story for outside the Animus, it's getting crazy.
You know what this game reminds me of right now? At least the feeling of
What?
Indiana Jones. Like, I'm just dreading going back to it tomorrow night.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I don't know why I'm
the
dreading it, but I
inside
just
the
am.
Animus, inside the Animus, yes, that is very boring. I don't like that. The outside the Animus, the story building they have on the outside the Animus, it is really good. Apparently, you find your Elvior's remains in North America
Well,
and Canada,
okay, don't spoil any more for me. Because
But-
then I'm not going to want to play the game.
and then for some reason,
Well, he's going to keep going.
like there are seismic shocks happening all over the world because of stuff that is connected to
This game is just
This-
boring.
connected to the bones. There's radiation there's a constant aurora borealis in the air caused by the radiation. I mean, like something's happening to the world because of what's going on with what happened in the past. So it's like that's the only reason I want to keep moving forward is so I kind of understand what's going on.
It's boring.
I've always hated having to, they force you out of the Animus and they make you like explore the real world, and it's like I've always been kind of bored with that part. But with this play on it, I've kind of been like,
It's crazy. It's almost like that's exactly what they did with Desmond Miles outside of the Animus, and then they just got rid of him because
Right.
they just wanted something different.
Right.
And then they're back right at it again.
Right. It's like
I hate Ubisoft. I hate you. Ubisoft. I absolutely hate you and your dog shit writing. I'm sorry. Listen, it's not that the story itself is bad, because I actually happen to like Valhalla's story so far.
Yeah.
It's not bad. The dialogue's pretty decent. I will say this right now, though. The audio sucks donkey dick. I'm sorry to say it like that, but it sucks. I'm not. Maybe it's a PC thing. Who knows? But legitimately, the audio mixing in this game is garbage. It's so bad. It sounds like it's a game from like 2010, 2009 with the type of audio it has. And I'm talking about in terms of quality.
Yeah.
It just sounds muffled all the time. It sounds garbled. It's not great. I'm not going to lie to you. That on top of the gameplay for me is literally just awful. I like it and I hate it at the same time. The Souls like type of aspect of like dodging and anything like that is pretty fun. I like that, but also it's very clunky and it's kind of bad.
Yeah,
you can just dodge enemies.
The one thing.
So it's like what was the point of even adding this?
The biggest thing I hate about is the targeting system. You have to press a button to specifically target one person, and even then, whoever's closest to you, you're gonna attack. I could be targeted onto you, but I'm gonna attack Godfather because he's still the closest, and it's like, why? If I'm targeting a specific person.
When
like,
does this game come out?
2021, I thought.
It might have been 21. I'm not.
Even past 18, that is unacceptable.
It was not. It came out when the PS5 was out. So it could have been 2020, 2021. Because I remember watching Wetworks play it when I was over at their place once. And he's like, you need to come over and play this with me. Because I'm...
2020.
2020?
COVID year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. This game, the cinematics are amazing.
Like, they've done well with it.
Yeah.
Like, it's, again, in terms of graphics...
It's superior.
It's an upgrade.
Yeah.
It just is.
As far as storyline's okay too so far. It's just I'm not gelling with this game. Like, I'm just not gelling at all with it.
The one thing I will say I do like, because I can put my controller down and go do something while I'm trying to travel, is you can either follow the road or you can follow the coast.
Oh, yeah, and just go. Whoop.
Yeah. And like, let's say I have to go use the bathroom while I'm waiting to travel. Okay, I'm gonna put my controller down. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and I'm gonna cover at least a little bit of cost.
Well, yeah, and then on top of that, the other part that I almost forgot about until you said that is how fucking far you got to travel.
Tell me about it.
It's like, god damn! It's taking me 5 minutes to get to the first objective.
I started covering the synchronization so I could just fast travel.
And
even then, some of the synchronizations you don't do leap of faith. You just jump.
You die. No, actually,
no, you don't even die.
You literally do the jump in,
and then you're like
right.
this.
Yeah, I was just like realizing, the first thing you do is you just jump in the water. What the fuck? I will say,
I went to the tallest summit in Norway, and you jump, I believe, like 1,000 meters into a like cave water pit, and he just does that and falls right in, and it's like, what happened to leap of faith?
Oh, they got bored with it, so they took it out.
It's actually a DLC, $29.99.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I'm jumping fucking. What's crazy?
You should have let him go. You should have let him go.
No. The fact that you actually believed it for a split second is crazy, because that means they do shit like that.
Yeah.
You should have let him go. You should have. You had the hook set. You should have started reeling him in. You could have had him.
Did you see the
so messed up?
Did you see the funny moment they did in Far Cry 6 for Assassin's Creed?
What? I don't think so.
There's a ledge. There's a hay bale right next to the ledge, and when you climb onto the ledge, you hear the eagle. So you're like, I can jump into the hay bale. You go to jump, no, fall damage instantly kills you.
Oh, that's dirty.
I got a good amount through Far Cry 6, but that's not the game we're here to talk about.
But no. I thought that was funny.
No, I like the references in Easter eggs, because as much as we can hate on the newer Assassin's Creed games, Assassin's Creed as a series holds a pretty substantial cultural impact on the gaming community.
Yes.
everybody knows of Assassin's Creed.
It's still one of the only single player games to not necessarily go mainstream multiplayer.
Here's my only.
Okay, yes, you're right.
Here's my only complaint with it.
To go mainstream, they have the multiplayer.
They have multiplayer, but they got rid of the multiplayer.
If they would have kept the buttons somewhat the same, like I'd be completely in love with this game.
Yeah, because
it's just the simple fact that from game to game they upend the gameplay so much that it is freaking annoying. So even if they have a good story, even if the graphics are always top notch, you are so irritated by, oh my God, I have to learn all this all over again. Because Run is not running this game. Run is fucking duck or whatever.
Yeah, we're starting to run out of time. But, in the original Assassin's Creed, it was just hit square or X to use your sword and fight or whatever weapon you were using. You could parry.
Yeah.
X was you were able to dodge. Now it's RB is for light attack. Right trigger is for heavy attack. Square is to dodge.
Yeah,
you have to hit the right thumb pad to target your enemy.
It's too much on the control.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
It just is.
The best control scheme we had for an Assassin's Creed game was when we came up with Unity.
I liked Black Flag.
Yes.
Unity.
Yes.
Because Black Flag started it. Absolutely. I'm not gonna say it didn't. But when we got to 2015, Unity came out. When you could play it and it wasn't crashing or anything like that, once they fixed it, the way that they set up the action buttons, I happen to like the difference of action buttons between when you activate your action stance and when you don't.
Yeah.
I do like that. I also like how you can God damn it, we're not talking about that game yet. We're out of time. We're out of time. We gotta wrap it up.
We'll pick this one up.
We'll pick it up again.
Not Saturday, but next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well, I think that brings us into our next segment of talking about. We're kind of changing up what we're doing on the Nomad Gamers a bit.
We're not solidified on that yet.
No,
so we're
not. Just hold off on it.
Solidified.
Hold off on that, young man.
About that.
You're always chomping at the bit for breaking news when there's no breaking news.
There's no breaking news.
No breaking news.
Gotta flush it.
No breaking.
Well,
thoughts around the shot.
Thoughts around the Shire time. It would go to Fireball first. So,
I'm ready.
There we go.
Well, we're still going to continue to play Minecraft and do our streaming there. However, I think here really soon I might start a different series and try to. What?
No. Turn it up.
And he's going and
shiny.
All right, I have nothing to throw at Chungus. Sorry.
I have something to throw at you, so don't worry. I'm ready to prep to go.
But right now, I think I'm gonna start a new series because I haven't played on my. I am kind of getting bored a little bit. I just defeated the Ender Dragon in Minecraft.
Resummon it and kill it again.
Yeah, no shit.
It's kind of easy too.
Ooh. Restart.
Oh.
The mods I got are pretty.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, he's modded.
Dude, I instantly forgot. Oh, yeah, modded. Duh, you probably just one-shot it.
Yeah. Not necessarily one-shot it, but the bow I got, like, it's multi-shot. It does a lot of damage.
So what's this new series you're going to?
So I think this is probably going to be a YouTube only where I edit and post, kind of like what Chungus is doing, but we're going to do like an F1 style game for it.
For Minecraft?
No.
No,
a new series on a new game.
I thought you meant a new series for Minecraft.
No.
You're getting an F1 mod for Minecraft? That makes so much sense, dude. That'd be funny as fuck.
It would be pretty cool though, wouldn't it?
Oh,
but no. I think I'm gonna do something where, I'm gonna probably take clips from like GTA where I'm talking in like a meeting or something and try to make a full story about my road from F2 to F1 and try to do something like that, just so that way I can edit it. Only thing is I don't have much of the editing capability and the streaming capability on PlayStation that I do on PC. So I gotta make some. I think I gotta make some improvements, or have it to where I can play it from my PC, so I can get the clips and edit from there.
Yeah, just
I
upload
can
it to
give some tips on that.
yeah.
I'll have to get some tips from Chungus, but that's
PS5 to YouTube.
that's the biggest thing that right now I'm kind of working with. But for right now, the Minecraft series is still going to go. I think the next big thing we're going to build on Minecraft is a nuclear reactor.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
There's no nukes. No, there's no nuclear bombs in it.
That's your okay. We're gonna move it on to me. Hi, guys are Chunkies. I have a couple of projects actually in the pipeline right now. If you checked in on my YouTube channel, I recently posted a Cyberpunk video. Go check that out.
Yes, it's amazing.
It is really good.
I mean, honestly, just go give it a look. Just to level set with you guys, these projects I'm working on, it's Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 video, and alongside that will be a Dark Tide video as well. A Warhammer 40k Dark Tide.
Ooh, Dark Tide.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed that.
Darky.
I'll inform you more as we get closer to that. So that's
it.
That's it. That's it for me. Wow, I did not just hear that. Hopefully that picked it up. You mother. Ooh, I'm gonna beat your knee. I'm gonna beat him on the brick.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Woo.
That's crazy.
For once, it wasn't me.
I'm jumping. I'm jumping you. Hey, we're gonna jump him out after this episode.
No,
jump him after the episode?
Hey, we gotta pay respect to you. You know.
Stop.
Careful.
Okay. No interruptions.
Settle down.
Yeah. No interruptions. So. This is coming out Wednesday, right?
Huh?
Yes. Tomorrow, if you're catching this recorded, it's Thirsty Thursday. We're going to go around the block like we normally do. Hit up all of our favorite games. GTA 6, if there's any news on it. GTA 5, RDO.
Why can't I hear you?
Starfield.
I think he muted you.
I said no interrupting. Check in on Minecraft. Just kind of do our thing, and then at the very end, we're going to stop for comments from the viewership. And so leave me a message. I'll answer questions. Friday night, I am Actually, Friday, I'm streaming. I should be firing up the stream right around 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. Saturday, I think it's a snow day. So I'll be streaming Starfield on Saturday and probably Sunday. Monday, I'm off work. So guess what? It's another whole day of streaming for me. I don't know what game yet. I'll let you know.
You do know you're probably going to have to cover the state of play tomorrow since you'll be the only one available.
Yeah, probably. What, at 4 p.m. Central?
Yeah, 4 p.m. Central.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll go
I'll be
split screen.
asleep and Chungus will
I'll
still
still
be
be at work. I'll still be at work at that time.
And if I don't catch it, it's only PlayStation.
It's only 4 games. What are you
Yeah.
missing?
Yeah, right? It's only
4 games that I don't play. So,
2 games
I mean,
that I saw.
No, there's a list of them.
All right, bring all 3 of us back. Woo!
Woo! What a great episode.
Yes.
What a
10 minutes overdue.
I don't like the game. Guys,
Hey.
I'm just
Remember, you can't take yourself off screen.
Remember
Just remember that.
what we
Otherwise,
said,
you'll
though.
mute everything.
Oh crap. Yeah, you're right. It's on solo layout, so it's fine. You're still good. I hope you understand. I'm the tech guy, I know what I'm doing.
Just making sure. All right.
Remember,
Fireball, you're up. Let's
remember
go.
what we said, though. At least get through the prologue and then some before
We'll
we
try.
can make our final decision.
Like I said, we'll try. Go.
This is Fireball. I love making Chungus's life. Just look at him. Look at him.
Okay.
This is Fireball. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for tuning in. You gotta go.
You have to go.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Hey!
Look,
Well,
What-
catch you tomorrow. This is God's Father. Peace and love. I'm out the door.
My God.
Shut it.
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm
You're
this is
something, all
Kaiser
right.
Chungus.
He's a special.
I'm gonna commit toaster.
Short yellow bus.
Short yellow